afternoon. This is the knitting news from Knit Happens Teesside for Thursday the 20th of the 2nd, 2020. Andrea was working on her Elton cardigan by Locatelli, and her yarn was a lovely kind of soft ordinale or a duck egg blue. So this cardigan is sort of narrow stripes of 4-ply and then mohair lace, and she's got quite a way on with it. And she was a little bit anxious about the button stands, about picking them up, because she hasn't done that before. So we did come up with lots of good ideas for picking up the right amount of stitches and not having a wavy edge. But then when she looked at the pattern, it just said pick up 3 stitches for every 4 rows. So that should be a doddle. So now she's not worried about it anymore, and probably she'll be wearing it this week. Faye was making a shawl, a triangular shawl, in proper fee style. Not so much as in making it up as she goes along, but making it up and then going along. So it's kind of 2 balls, 2 sort of, these balls that change colour gradiently. They sort of evenly go from one colour to another. And they very much complement each other. And within the pattern, she's making, she's using a motif of a swirl. So the graph that she was using was like a little swirl at the top and then 2 swirls underneath. So that wasn't really going to fit very well, so she had to do it upside down, which was a bit of a brain squeezer. But I do remember myself making a cardigan with swirls round the bottom, and that was a bit of a brain squeezer, even though I used the graph the right way up. It was kind of like I was following lines, but forgetting the bits that were like hopping in between. Anyhow, it looks gorgeous. So this, believe it or not, is turmeric tea, which I've never had before. I do have it in my porridge sometimes, and it's okay. So I wonder if it's too hot or it'll be all right. It's really quite pleasant. Maggie was working on her Kate Davies cardigan, the one with the creamy background and sort of rows of motifs in red and then green and then blue. And that's getting bigger and it's looking very neat and lovely. Patrina was finishing off her entrelac cushion front in lovely shades that apparently match her lounge. It's really nice, and she's made a really good job of it. But I don't really think that she's quite taken with entrelac as much as she was with brioche. So she's trying to fathom out a way of making it into a cushion cover without doing another entrelac part to sew on the back. So she might crochet or knit something else, or she could even use a piece of fabric. She doesn't have to create it, does she? Anyways, the bit that she's done is beautiful. Emily was working on a Marie Wallin sweater, which is one of the ones with a yoke, and the yoke is so deep that she was making a sleeve. I think she was making a sleeve in the round, and then the yoke starts near the top of the sleeve, so that it has the appearance of a big wide yoke. So I think that was her Christmas just gone gift, was the yarn to make this sweater. She's just very neat knitting. And Beck was making, she's doing a really good sort of a scrappy blanket, a true scrappy blanket where, they're not even squares, some are rectangles, they're not even the same yarn. So Beck's aren't even the same yarn. But the fun bit's going to be putting it all together. All the colours and different textures. So she's trying different things and doing little motifs on them. Oh, and Jill was there this week. Oh, and she had a little person with her who had like an erasable drawing board with her. And I was absolutely gobsmacked by how many different drawings that she had in her head to think to do on this little pad. And she did some beautiful writing and some really nice numbers too. So I was working on my shawl. It might be finished by next week. And this is exorduim. Now it's been blocked. So more news, maybe, next week.